Hi friends, welcome. This video today is all about balance, dynamic balance in fact, the balance that we need to prevent falls and fractures. If you want to get better on your feet and feel more confident moving, this is the video for you. So we'll be using a small weight, we'll be using a yoga block. You can use anything similar to that you can step over and back. You could use a shoe, you could use another dumbbell, you could use a tissue box. Something that you can step over and step back, also something that you can tap gently and return. I'm also using a balance pad today. And if you don't have one of those, you can use a couch cushion or perhaps a pillow. And it's optional, it's not required, but it is something that I'm using to show a way that you can really amp up your balance game and improve your ankle balance reaction big time. I really love these and I use them a lot in the clinic. Hey, I'm Dr. Lisa. I'm a physical therapist and an osteoporosis exercise specialist. Balance is a part of every exercise video I do because it's so darn important. But this whole video is all balance all the time. So let's get started. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd be so grateful if you did. And if you like this video, please share it with others because you know people just like you are looking for this information. I thank you. All right, let's warm up our ankles. So we're going to start by doing some heel raises and toe raises. As always, if you need to hang on, you may. This is going to be a little bit more intense balance program today. So it's going to require that you have a little bit of baseline skill here. Good. And let's start by loosening up our hips. Reach the hips back and forward. Notice I'm not bending my back. I'm hinging at the hip joint. So balance reaction number 1 happens at our ankles. Balance reaction number 2 happens at our hips. Balance reaction number 3 is when we actually have to take a step to prevent a fall. And we're working all of those strategies as we do our movement practice today. All right, so let's go back to our feet right up under our hips. We're going to go up on our toes 5 times. And then we're going to go up on our toes and hold it. 4 and 5. And on the next one, up and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. I always find this one challenging. I have to work on this one regularly. Here we go. Back up again. Up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. We've got 3 more to go. Always like to walk it out a little bit after each one. Up, heels up, toes down. 3, 2, 1, 3 down, 2 to go. I remember my yoga instructor. Here we go on the next one. First doing this, I could not hold it. 3, 2, 1, and it's definitely gotten better over time. Practice, consistency is the key. Here we go. Back up, heels up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Way to go. All right, pulling out the balance pad now. I want you to be able to position your feet. If you have one of these, fantastic. If you don't, that's okay. You can still do this exercise. I'm going to try to put my foot one in front of the other, like this. If you have a couch cushion or pillow and you want to do that, great. If you're just doing it on the floor, for this exercise, I want you to be able to hold this position, maybe with a little wobble, but not a lot. If that is too challenging, then you can have your feet slightly apart like I do here. Okay, so the cushion creates this kind of squishy surface, which makes my ankles and my hips have to work a lot harder to maintain my balance. So from here, we're doing 5 arm swings, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 punches across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. We switch the feet. Coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you can see it, but I can sure feel my back ankle working so much more on this balance pad. Reaching across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Whew. definitely works things much more just really effective. It's a great way to progress your balance. If you've gotten better at that one-legged balance, that's the next step, is working on that foam. All right, 2 options for the next exercise. We're going to do single leg balance with hip abduction and then a knee up, out and up. Now you can do it on the floor like I was, or we can do it on the pad. Out, 1, out, 2, out, 3, out, 4, and 5. Good. Let's do the other side. So if you're feeling this in your hips, great. That's kind of what we're targeting. Your hip is working really hard to help stabilize your balance. 2. It's okay if you toe tap. 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Excellent. I do love those pads. All right. Coming up next, we're doing some toe taps. So I'm grabbing my yoga blocks. And what I want to show you is the variation on how you can really change the intensity of this. So with one yoga block, if marching is challenging for you, you can do toe taps at that level. You can do toe taps at this level. You can do toe taps the tall way. And then we can add another block to make it even more challenging. So what I'm going to do, and what I'd like you to do as best you're able, is the highest toe tap you can do with good control. So I'm setting my yoga blocks up there. If you just have one, you can just do the one in the tall position, or whatever position that you can do with good control. Now for some people, I'll do this on the stairs. So we'll stand at the base of the stairs, and I'll have them tap on the second stair so that they're having to reach just a little bit further and a little bit higher. And that's an option as well. So here we go, working on our weight shift and toe tap. And we have to tap it gently or we'll knock them off. 3, 4, so this is all about good control. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're counting down from 10 now. 1, 9, 8. I'm not known for my counting. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now, where a lot of people have trouble is they don't have enough control on the stance leg to gently hit it with the other leg, and so they knock the blocks over. And that is really all about control and gaining that control in your balance. And that's about putting your foot right where you want it to with the amount of force. So with practice, that will get much better. Okay, step over and back. So we're going to do 2 different stepping motions, and this is an area that we must train and practice, because stepping over a curb, especially with things in our hands, is where people get tripped up and where they have a fall. No pun intended, it's the truth. And then also sideways step overs. So we're going to do both forward and sideways step overs. So set up what you can. If you have a foam roll, you can lay that on the floor to be your border. You can roll up a towel or another yoga mat. You can step over the rolled up yoga mat. So those things work as well. The key here is that you're really clearing your foot. People get in trouble because they don't clear that back foot and they get tripped up. So pick up your feet and let's get all the way over with both feet. So that was right, left, and we're going to do the same leg leading, going back. Right or left, right. It was right, left to you in the camera. It was left to me. So same leg leading, going forward and back. There was 1, up and over. Notice I lean forward slightly before I step back. Coming back. That forward lean is that counterbalance I need to step back. If we lead with our head, we tend to fall backwards. So head goes forward, hips go back as we step back. Yes, I want you to look at your obstacle. Yes, you can look exactly where your feet need to go as you're stepping over something. Let's do one more with this leg leading. And now we're going to lead with the other leg. People always ask me, can I look? Yes, you can look at your feet. When we're walking in general, we're just scanning for obstacles. But when you come up to an obstacle, you can look down and make sure that your feet are clearing that obstacle, that you're getting, especially as I move backwards, boy, I need to know where my foot's going. Working forward and backwards. And this is not easy for a lot of people. A lot of my clients struggle a little bit with this, and it's a really important thing to practice. Now next we're going to do side to side, and the key with side to side, again, we have to pick up our leg enough and we have to move it far enough away that there's room for the other leg. Can you use a chair and hang on? Absolutely, all of that's okay. Step over, step back. Step over both feet, step back. So now we're working the stepping reaction. So I talked about the ankle reactions, and we worked that with our heel raises and holds. We've worked our hip reactions with some of our stepping exercises, our hip out to the march, and we're working our stepping reactions here with the forward and sideways stepping over an obstacle. Excellent. All right, we'll set those aside. Next up, I've got a small weight, and you can use whichever, anywhere from 2 to 10 pounds for what we're doing. And again, the balance pad is an option for this. So I'll show it both ways. There. So option number 1 here is to have your feet 1 foot in front of the other, and we pass the weight from hand to hand. Now, if you don't find that very challenging, then the other option is to just toe tap that back leg. Okay, and if that's not challenging, then we lift the back leg. And I do this exercise a lot with clients in the clinic, working on that one-legged balance while passing the weight. Now, you can also do the same thing on the foam pad. So let's get set up into a position that you're going to do, whether it's 1 leg or 2. I'm going to do one-legged balance here. Pass the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, going for 10, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other leg. Again, it is okay to have that back toe down. If you're challenged, just due to whatever level of challenge that you need today, you can have the back foot completely down. 1, 2, 3, or do it on the foam pad if you want extra challenge. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. All right, we'll set that there. Now we're going to work a 4-step balance beam walk. So starting with your left foot, left, as if you're walking on an imaginary balance beam. Right, left, tap the heel, and now you have to come back. Right, left, right, tap the toe. Left, right, left, tap the heel. Right, left, right, tap the toe. So this is balance beam walking. Left, right, left, tap the heel. I can tell you guys are really focusing on this one. Good job. Right, tap the toe. Left, right, left, tap the heel. We're going to switch after we get back. Right, left, right, tap the toe. Okay, so that was a left foot lead. Now we're doing a right foot lead on this one. right, left, right. Tap the left heel, left, right, left. Tap the right toe. There we go. Heel, left, right, left. Toe, right, left, right. Heel, left, right, left. Toe, challenging me for sure. Right, left, right. Heel, left, right, left. Toe. Excellent, excellent job. I love narrow walking, finding that imaginary balance beam and practicing that. Kids do it all the time, and kids have great balance, and we need to practice it too. So when we're out in public and we have to walk a narrow walkway, I find that in boating all the time. We have some narrow spaces to navigate, and practicing that makes a big difference. All right, here's our last one. This is starfish reaches, and I love starfish reaches because, well, they're just fun. I like it. So we're going to shift our weight to the right leg, extend the arms and legs like a giant starfish. Shift your weight over the other leg, pick it up and balance. So we're taking our time here with a hold. So reach and hold. Starfish reaches. Nice and slow. Awesome. 5 more. Whoa. 5, 4, 3. Definitely feel my balance working today. 2 and 1. Awesome sauce. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you found that just right challenging. You had the options that you needed to make it just right for you, and that you know that with practice, with repeating this series of exercises, your balance will get stronger. Hey, please subscribe, share, tell your friends about my channel. I have so many videos to help support you on your journey, and I thank you for joining me today.